Hello, good morning, happy Tuesday. How are you doing? Today it's Top Tip Tuesday, and I like to share with you some tips around breathing and breathing techniques that you can do to help with your anxiety or stress levels. And today's breathing technique is called Ujjayii breathing. So it's a yoga breath technique that we can use whilst we are actually doing the practice of yoga, so we can use it during the postures, the asanas, and it will help you to concentrate better on what you're doing, and it'll also help you to regulate the practice. So if you are doing your breathing technique so that it's an audible breath so that you can hear it, only you can hear it, but it helps as a guide because it's a breath technique that you can actually hear. And you can hear if your breath has become a little bit ragged, a little bit out of kilter. So perhaps that will give you an idea that you're working too hard and you need to sort of step back a little bit, pull back a little bit, and get that breath under control so that it's nice and smooth. It's sometimes known as ocean breath as well, which is quite nice. You can get a lovely image of the conch shell if you hold it up to your ear, and you can hear that kind of wave sound of the sea. That's what it should sound like when you get it right. And it's also lovely just to do as a seated practice, a pranayama practice, because you can hear that lovely sound. You can really get into the rhythm of it. Because we're using a slight constriction at the back of the throat, it's quite a heating breath, and it is said to have benefits of weight loss and also to improve thyroid function, something that I am working on myself at the moment through diet and breath and things like that. A lot of us women tend to suffer from the thyroid problems. So do give it a try. It might be one that you want to practice every day this week just to see how it makes you feel and any differences, or it might be one that you want to practice for longer, to give it a good couple of months to see how the difference manifests for you. And I would love to hear, as always, in the comments, if you do notice anything that you want to share with the group, then please do engage, comment on the post, get involved in this wonderful community. So all you need to do for Ujjayii breath is just to sit up with a nice straight spine, as with all pranayama and breath work. So you could be seated cross-legged, or I'm just kind of sitting on my heels right now in a comfortable kneeling position. You could be seated on a chair. You could even do this lying down. It's just probably better if you can to sit up, supported, leaning against a wall if you need to do that. So we're going to breathe in through the nose to begin with, and out through the mouth with a sighing sound like this. So you're going to get that little sound. Let's try that again. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. Feel at the back of your throat as you do this. Feel a little bit of a connection, a constriction, what is called our glottis here. So imagine if you were breathing onto a mirror and you were trying to fog it up, to steam it up so you could kind of write on it and write a little message. So let's do 3 more. 1. 2. And 3. Great. Now all we're going to do this time round is we're going to, instead of breathing out with our mouth open, we're going to make that same sensation, that same connection, but we're going to seal the lips. So here we go. 3 rounds. In through the nose. Out as if you're breathing out through the mouth, but close the lips. You should just be able to hear it. It's not a really loud, you're not forcing it and trying to be really, really loud with it. 2 more. As if you're going to breathe out through the mouth and then seal. Last one. Great. Don't worry if you're not getting it. Just come back to this video, try it again another time. Now we want to try and increase this again by making that same sound, if you've got it with the exhale, with the inhale as well. So you have the lips sealed, you can hear that audible breath, that ocean breath on the inhale and the exhale. So let's go again for 3 rounds, this time on the inhale as well. Hopefully you can just hear mine. Second round. And third one. Great. So hopefully you heard your own audible sound, your audible breath on the inhalation and the exhalation. And once you've got the technique, you can close your eyes, get comfortable, sit up nice and tall, and you can repeat for as many rounds as you want to. So a good thing would be to set your timer to maybe sort of 4 or 5 minutes. Or you could have some mala beads where you could just move them along so you can count as many repetitions as you wish. So you could begin with 9 rounds. The number 3 or multiples of 3 is a really spiritual sacred number, so you could begin with something like 6 or 9 rounds and work up to maybe 18 or 21 rounds, and before you know it, you've been doing a good 5-10 minutes pranayama practice. It'd be great to do in the morning to kind of energize you. It would be good to do as a meditation. So if you're not sure on your meditation practice and how to do that, this would be a great technique to do as a meditation. So it will improve focus, concentration, and clarity. You'll also get those extra benefits of metabolism boosting and weight loss, which, you know, let's be honest, it's January, who doesn't need that? And a whole other host of benefits. You know, Google it if you like. I'll put the name in the comments, and please do comment on this thread and let me know how you found the technique. It is a tricky one to master, so don't worry if you don't get it straight away. Just keep on practicing. Find a breath technique that suits you. Remember to go to the topics section at the top of this group, scroll across, you know, find all the topics, click on the breathing topic, and there'll be all these videos and posts about breathing so you can find something that works for you. Thank you so much. I will catch you again tomorrow. Please come back for midweek meditation tomorrow. Namaste.